Cheesy the Podcast, presented by Just Cheesy Productions.
Hi there, I'm your host, Fondue. This week's episode is our most controversial ever. We asked the question, is there such a thing as too much cheese?
What the?
Cheesy.
Fondue?
Cheesy, settle down.
I'm out.
We're going to talk
Nope.
Costco,
No.
pizza,
No.
cheese board,
No.
slicer, string cheese,
No.
cheese sticks,
No,
grilled
no,
cheese,
no,
and we're still going to tell a very cheesy joke.
I doubt it.
Stay tuned for episode 64, Too Much Cheese.
Never.
Our most controversial episode ever
Yeah.
on Just Cheesy, the podcast. So cheesy, according to PennLive.com.
I'm not talking to you, Fondue.
You're still upset about the intro?
Yeah, there's no such thing as too much cheese.
All I did in the intro was ask the question, is there such a thing as too much cheese?
No, never.
I think you should give the episode a chance.
Yeah, I guess.
And at the end, we can let our listeners decide if there is such a thing as too much cheese.
Okay.
In an article on PennLive.com, they talk about Costco. And as we all know, Costco is known for selling food items in bulk.
And yummy hot dogs.
Yep, and yummy hot dogs. According to this article, Costco sells a 27-pound bucket of mac and cheese
Whoa.
with a 20-year shelf life.
Holy cow.
They also sell a 72-pound wheel of cheese.
Wow.
Guess how much it costs?
$20.
Nope.
100.
No, you're not even close.
Okay.
The cheese is aged 24 months.
Whoa.
It's imported from Italy.
Ooh.
It's got a 4.7 out of 5 rating.
Wow.
And it costs a whopping $949.99.
Holy cow.
That's a big wheel of cheese.
Yeah, but it's not too much cheese.
Okay, then let me take you to the website leguidedufromage.com
Oh boy.
and guinnessworldrecords.com, where they talk about the world record for the most different cheeses on a pizza.
Ooh.
Guess how many?
20.
Oh, you're not even in the ballpark.
30.
Guess again.
50.
Higher.
100.
834 different cheeses on a pizza.
Whoa.
This world record was broken by 3 French chefs in September of 2021.
Wow.
Each cheese had to have a minimum of 2 grams to be counted as a topping.
Okay.
And surprisingly enough, it looks like this pizza is about 12 to 14 inches, so it's not very big.
No.
We have a link in this week's show notes of a video that tells how they put together the pizza with 834 cheeses.
Wow.
That is a lot of cheese.
Yeah, but not too much.
All right, then let's go to worldrecordacademy.org.
Okay.
They talk about the world's largest cheese board,
Okay.
where the record was set in Madison, Wisconsin, in an article from July 14th of 2022. They say this world record beat the previous world record by over 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
It took over 60 people to prep, transport, house, style, and weigh all of the cheeses.
Jeez.
And this bad boy comes in at over 4,437 pounds and 63 ounces.
Holy cow.
The cheese board was created by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin, and it was 35 feet long
my.
and 7 feet wide.
Wow.
It had over 145 different varieties of cheeses on it.
Wow.
And the centerpiece to this cheese board was a 2,000-pound
Whoa.
wheel of cheddar.
Holy cow.
Over 45,000 people attended,
Wow.
and the first 2,000 guests got a curated cheese plate to go.
Ooh.
They offered a raffle to win full wheels of cheese, and the proceeds went to the Great American Milk Drive,
Wow.
and the rest was donated to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin.
Nice.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, not a sponsor,
Nope.
but when they are, their ad will go right here. Have you ever wanted to listen to the web?
Yeah,
Well, Newsly makes that possible.
they do.
They're an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android.
Super app.
You can listen to trending articles on the web on topics that you choose and get them read to you in a natural human voice.
What kind of topics?
Sports,
Cheese?
tech, business, science.
Cheese?
I'm sure there's even cheese.
Yay!
They even have an entire section for podcasts.
Are we there?
Of course we are.
Ooh.
It's one of my new favorite podcast apps. They even have digital radio.
Holy cow.
Just go to www.newsly.me to download it free.
Whoa.
Or use the link in the description. If you use the promo code CHEESY, that'll get you 1 month free premium subscription.
Yay, Newsly.
Now, back to the podcast. According to atlasobscura.com, there are 2 giant cheese slicers. They lean against one another, and they say here they welcome visitors to an area known as the Kingdom of Cheese.
Wow.
An average cheese slicer or planer is about 8 inches.
Wow.
These planers are 23 feet above the ground.
Holy cow.
And they weigh more than 1,800 pounds.
Wow.
Or 820 kilograms. They are the biggest in the whole world.
Wow.
But they do say here they're not sure if they've ever been used to slice cheese.
Wow.
If you recall, back in Season 2, Episode 20, we talked about the world record string cheese.
Yeah.
According to WBAY.com, this record-setting string cheese was 3,832 feet long.
Whoa.
That's a lot of cheese.
But not too much.
We'll have a link in our show notes to our Season 2 episode all about string cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this next one is a world record,
Okay.
but it is huge.
Really?
According to Alfonso'sTheOriginal.com, they're home of the world-famous lightning rod mozzarella sticks.
Whoa.
They're made with mozzarella, breaded with herb seasoning,
Ooh.
and they come with homemade pizza sauce.
Nice.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They look to be around a foot long and about 2 inches in diameter,
Whoa.
and they cost $16 for 2 sticks.
Holy cow.
And for a full order of 4, it's $32. So that's $4 a stick.
Holy cow.
But I'd have to guess there's probably a pound of cheese in every one.
Yeah, but that's not too much.
Well, then let's go to recordsetter.com.
Okay.
On March 11th, 2012, the world record for most grilled cheese sandwiches eaten in 1 minute was set.
Ooh.
You want to take a guess on how many?
3.
Nope.
5.
No. 13.
Whoa.
13 grilled cheese sandwiches were eaten in 1 minute.
Holy cow.
This record was set in Austin, Texas by a man named Takeru Kobayashi.
Oh, no.
I am sorry for the pronunciation.
Yeah.
It looks like Kobayashi is somewhat of a superstar in the speed eating contests.
Really?
He holds the record for the most cocktail wieners eaten in 1 minute,
Okay.
the most grilled cheese sandwiches,
Okay.
the most turkey eaten in 10 minutes,
Ooh.
and the most peeps eaten in 30 seconds.
We love peeps.
There's no shortage of cheese records on recordsetter.com.
Really?
There is a record for the most cheeses named in 10 seconds.
Really?
That record is 45.
Whoa.
There is a record for the most types of cheese eaten under a car.
What?
That's 10.
Okay.
The record for the most Kraft American cheese slices eaten in 3 minutes. That's 46.
Holy cow.
They even talk about the fastest time to eat a 500-gram block of cheddar, which was 56.6 seconds.
Wow.
But as they note here, and we want our listeners to understand, that speed eating can be extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
So please do not attempt any records at home.
Yeah, don't do it.
And we've got a couple of honorable mentions to this week.
Okay.
We've got, according to GuinnessWorldRecords.com, the largest display of cheese varieties, which was 730,
Wow.
and that was achieved back in September of 2016.
Okay.
We have the largest cheese tasting event, which had 1,000 participants.
Cheese.
The largest macaroni and cheese, which was 2,151 kilograms, or 4,742 pounds.
Whoa.
The largest cheese sculpture, which is 1,415 kilograms.
Wow.
The largest soft cheese, which is 180 kilograms or 396.8 pounds.
Jeez.
And one of my favorites was the largest cheese slice, which weighed a whopping 298 pounds
Oh,
or
my.
135.5 kilograms.
I'm ready for a joke, Fondue.
Wait,
Okay.
before we get to the joke, I want to let you know that we ran a poll on Twitter asking if there is such a thing as too much cheese.
Oh, yeah.
The categories were yes, never, sometimes, and I'm confused. There was 14% for yes,
Crazy.
14 for sometimes,
What?
15 for I'm confused,
Yeah.
and the overwhelming majority of people, at 57%, said you can never
Yeah.
have too much cheese.
I knew it.
So here's the joke. What did the cheese say when it got sick?
I don't know.
I don't feel great.
Oh.
Get it? I don't feel great.
Yeah, I get it. That was pretty good.
Oh, I love it. And it was a little bit cheesy. Thanks for listening to Just Cheesy the Podcast, episode 64.
Thank you.
Too much cheese.
Never.
We look forward to talking to you next week.
Stay cheesy, everybody.